With me is Mr. Wally Blue, president of Blue Aircraft and the designer of the Blue Convertiplane.
That's Bellew. Wally Bellew. Lots of people get it wrong.
I'm sorry, Mr. Blue.
That's okay. I suppose people see me in the aircraft business and just assume my name is Blue, but it's not. It's Bellew. Just call me Wally. It's simpler.
This is a very unique aircraft you have here, Wally. I wish our audience could see it.
Yes, this is a prototype of our convertiplane. It does some things no other aircraft has ever done. We've taken existing automobile technology and used it with as little modification as possible. That reduces cost and provides a clean, natural installation.
Existing automobile technology? Is your design based on using a car engine?
In a word, yes.
Doesn't that usually require a gearbox to reduce the engine speed? Those tend to be complex and often add to the weight and cost.
I'm glad you asked. One day, out of the blue, we realized the answer was right there in front of us. The auto engine already had a gearbox. The transmission. All we needed was to bolt a prop on the transmission instead of a drive shaft. And we had our gear reduction using existing technology.
That's very interesting. I take it you used a standard rather than an automatic transmission?
That's right.
But doesn't this create a problem with the various gears? I mean, how do you deal with first gear, second gear, high gear, and so on?
Aviation technology has come a long ways, and we mean to move it even further. We coupled an electrically controllable variable pitch prop to the transmission. The propeller pitch matches the output speed of the transmission.
That's even more interesting. But surely the reverse gear on the transmission causes some problems.
Well, now, that's the best part of all. There's been a lot of discussion about traditionally configured aircraft versus canards. Our convertiplane lets you choose between the two configurations, even in flight.
In flight?
That's right. Just have a seat here in the cockpit with me. Now, see that gear shift? Place it in reverse.
Why, the two seats are rotating to face aft.
That's right.
I wondered why the cockpit was so wide. And there's a whole second set of controls back here.
You've got it. When you shift to reverse, the transmission reverses the rotation of the prop, the seats rotate to face what had been the tail, and the aircraft becomes a canard pusher.
That's really amazing. How do you do this in flight?
That, and producing an airfoil which produces lift in both directions, have been the major things that have kept us from going into production. We're looking for another round of venture financing now to iron out these minor challenges.
Wait now. There must be some time when the propeller stops completely and the airplane actually halts in the air.
Well, any advanced technology has some minor limitations. We've eliminated the aircraft tumbling end over end, and the altitude loss is down to about 2,000 feet.
A 2,000-foot drop?
Well, we're up to the 10th prototype now, and we've learned a lot from each one.
What happened to all those test pilots? Where do you expect to get someone to test fly the next prototype for you?
It's not really that hard to find test pilots. There are almost always airline furloughs, or the schools produce too many pilots looking for a job.
I take it then that you didn't fly this prototype in.
As you may know, the government can sometimes be a little short-sighted. We tried to assure them we wouldn't fall on anyone, but without success. But we didn't want to deny the opportunity to see this advanced technology, so we trucked it in.
I want to thank you for the opportunity to see this aircraft firsthand. If someone wanted to find you on the field, where should they look?
Now, that's hard to say. As you know, just now we're here with the ultralights. But the other manufacturers are jealous of our technology. They don't want their aircraft sitting right next to ours, so consumers can make a direct side-by-side comparison. So they complain, and we're forced to move again.
Is this a light sport aircraft?
Well, we'd hoped to qualify as an LSA, but so far we've missed the weight target slightly.
How slightly?
Oh, we came in around 3,000 pounds. Nothing a little weight reduction program can't fix.
I'm not sure the full potential of this concept has yet been realized. Thanks so much for your time, Wally.